What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Effing Terrible podcast. As always, I'm Effing Terrible. And what do you know? Remotely tonight, but in a short period of time, I will be back down there in Florida. We have two people with us tonight down there in the Sunshine State, hanging out in the man cave. What's up, Florida
I'll
Steve?
call it that. What's up, brother?
What's going on? Introduce everybody to the newest member.
This is my buddy BJ, visiting from Chicago. He's happy to join us to talk about some Cubs tonight. Avid Cubs fan, WGN guy. He knows the history. He knows where it started. He knows what we're about to talk about. The late great Ryan Sandberg. He's going to help us talk about what he did to change the vibes around Wrigley.
Yeah. Thanks
Exactly,
for having me. I'm excited.
No, good. I'm glad to have you on. But before you get started talking about Rhino, I guess just to make sure that you're really who you say you are, I guess the important question is, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know I would. I'd smother myself in mustard and wash myself down with a cool, cold Budweiser. No, but
style?
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but no, obviously
Well,
we're
he was
talking
sponsored by Bud at the time, so he had to say Budweiser.
You know, Harry would drink anything. We all know that.
Exactly.
But what we're all talking about, obviously, is an awful loss for baseball and Cubs fans alike. Is the passing of Ryan Sandberg too soon, unfortunately, of cancer. And I don't know. For me, my first thing before I turn over, we'll all take turns. I know we're probably all got a million stories. I mean, you can do a million different things that he's done. But for me, as a kid who was actually there the night the lights went on, which most people forget, the night the lights went on was 8-8 of 88, but they didn't finish that game. So I was at the rain game as a little kid, and just it was tough, you know, in a week where people were passing, and I kind of saw it coming. I still wasn't ready for it. So tough loss. I immediately had to go on our Instagram and our YouTube and everything and upload the Sandberg game. I had to upload the highlights of that, but that'll take a couple minutes for both of you guys, you know, some Chicago guys to, you know, say your part. I mean, I don't know. It's almost like saying goodbye.
It is. I will say, like, you know, growing up in the South suburbs, you catch a lot of shit for being a Cubs fan and not a Sox fan. Well, when you have a dad that won't pay for cable, you become a Cubs fan.
Yeah.
So you watch WGN.
That's right.
And some of my greatest memories. What?
Real quick, right away. Yeah.
So some of my greatest memories are my lunch breaks from playing with my friends, coming home, eating lunch, grabbing you know, a couple of PB&Js and sitting down and watching the Cubs game while I'm eating them. Every afternoon, Cubs are on. It's Sandberg, it's Dawson, it's Sean Dunston, it's Jody Davis, it's Mark Grace. Mark Grace, I love. And Jody Davis, Donnie's a Jody Davis guy. So
big Jody Davis guy.
But I mean, come on, Rhino was the anchor of that team.
Yeah.
Rhino was the anchor of that team for years, and he filled. We talked about earlier, watching those games where the rooftops were just guys sitting on lawn chairs with coolers, and the bleachers were empty, and then, you know, Ryan filled those bleachers.
Yeah,
he's a multi-time All-Star, multi-time Gold Glove winner, multi-time, or I don't know, not multi-time, but home run derby champion. The dude was a stud.
And MVP.
And MVP, and he was ours, and that's so cool.
So looking, because again, I know, like, we've always talked about how we're sometimes we can be dog shit with stats, but I do know that that's, and I mean, they all run together, but you're talking about 9 Gold Gloves in a row, the second most on any second baseman ever in history, behind only Robbie Alomar, and then also MVP, MVP, home run derby, and he led the NL in home runs one year.
Yeah,
all from second.
Baseman. Second baseman don't do that.
No, they don't do it now. They didn't do it then. Like, it's, and the thing is even looking back, as much as we loved him and always loved him, I think it took for him passing to look back and go, he's not just the best Cubs second baseman ever. He's in the conversation for some of the greatest second baseman in history.
100%.
He might be the greatest second baseman of all time.
There's a lot. There's a lot. Like
I'm saying he might be. He might be.
Oh,
He's in that conversation.
For sure, it's one of those things where you can make the argument. You could sell it. And I mean, obviously, I'm hometown biased.
You just sold it. I mean, those stats right there. We're not even talking about like career home runs, career doubles,
career stolen bases.
We're not talking about any of like individual statistics. We're talking about there's accolades.
Yeah,
his accolades alone put him in the conversation of being the greatest second baseman of all time.
Well, and take that and also add to it the fact that like he was an extremely likable human. Like I understand when you're talking about like personas in sports these days, you're not likability isn't a number one conversation for most people, but like from in my era when I'm looking back at people that I respect and would want my children to emulate. I mean, like Rhino is at the top of the list of humans that I'm like, what a wonderful guy. Like, what a wonderful guy.
And I mean, we talk about this when we talk about basketball all the time. Think about how much more you would enjoy LeBron James if he wasn't such a jagoff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like imagine if he wasn't a prick.
Yes. You're speaking to the choir here, man. I have the level of respect that is for LeBron versus Rhino, and it's not just because I'm a Chicago guy. It's literally like this is a dude that has commanded respect versus a guy who is high on himself all day, every day, and that automatically says I don't respect you. You have to respect is earned, and Rhino earned it year after year after year after year. And look, kudos to the Cubs for going out today wearing number 23. Took all the names off the jerseys. Everybody wore 23 today. Like we couldn't pull out a W, but like what a beautiful honor.
Send off.
Yes, send off. What a beautiful send off for a wonderful guy.
And what is a really cool thing, just to show, like, just to piggyback off that, he was so well respected that the Chicago White Sox, that's a trash organization, paid tribute to him.
Yeah,
like they stopped and paid tribute to him as a Chicagoan, and they recognized, like, hey, listen, we're not going to let this one go by without saying something.
Yeah, you have to. And when you go back real quick, because I didn't want to interrupt you, but you were talking about the demanding respect or the way you do it in a way that LeBron kind of runs his mouth and acts about it. I quote the famous and great philosopher Lil Wayne when he said that real G's move in silence like lasagna. All right, so that's it. Ryan Sandberg was a real ass G.
That's
right.
Dude. Yeah, it was a tough one, tough day. That sucked. My kids came in, they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm upset. I'm bummed out. One of my favorite players died. And they're like, and Hulk Hogan? I'm like, yeah, it's been a banner. It's been a rough, and Ozzy. Oh.
And Theo Huxtable.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man, fuck Theo, man. I mean, whatever. That guy is whatever.
Step off, dude.
Dude, I mean, come on. You're not going to tell me Ozzy, Hulk, and Rhino, and then you're going to throw Theo Huxtable in the list?
I'm going to tell you straight up
make a separate list.
I'm going to tell you straight up right now, no, as kids would say, no cap.
Oh, God.
Ozzy had a good run and outlived his expectations. He should have been dead years ago.
Yeah, he shouldn't have made it this long.
And I'm gonna just tell you, Theo Huxtable was a bigger part of my life than Ozzy ever was.
Well, I mean,
Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, couple songs, okay. Not my favorite. Didn't like him, didn't listen to him. The Cosby Show, dude, I'm in there every week. Theo Huxtable is a bigger part of my life than Ozzy ever was.
I just always wonder whether or not he went to Bill. I always wonder if he went to Bill Cosby's bartending school. That's all I want to know.
He may have. We don't know. So right now, I'm giving benefit of the doubt. Say he didn't.
Well, don't speak ill of the dead, I guess, right?
Listen, I'm a Theo guy. All right.
I guess.
Don't shit on the dead. All right. That's all I'm saying. Don't shit on the dead.
I wasn't gonna mention like Theo's way down. I mean, there's
He's
like,
not
I
way
mean, I don't know,
down, man. It's
I don't
Theo
know, I don't know,
Huxtable.
I don't know the
It's
number
Theo
of people who.
Huxtable.
I don't know the number of people who die in the day, but we can't name them all. God damn it! Like we got like we got to
But
make a
we can
separate
name
list.
Theo Huxtable. I guarantee it.
What's
I
Theo
just did.
Huxtable's name again?
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Okay, I'm glad you knew that because I didn't. I don't remember that
So
motherfucker's
suck
name.
it. So suck it. Bam. Suck it.
All right, so yeah, you okay? So you got it. You got his name tattooed on you somewhere. All right.
Yeah. It's on
So,
my butt.
and as we talk about, I don't know what happened. Maybe Rhino took their winning spirit, but also we unfortunately have to segue in our short period of time. The Cubs, well, where do we even go? They don't look as good or as dominant as they did in the beginning of the half of the season, and they made no moves.
They made moves.
They made
They
moves.
just didn't make any major moves. They made moves. Don't. They didn't sit idle.
I mean, they picked up a good utility guy. They picked up a couple pitchers. I'm not saying it's the watershed that we were hoping for, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we were hoping for a major statement in the press. We were hoping for a major move, and they picked up a left-handed pitcher, a right-handed pitcher, and a utility guy, right? I mean, maybe
Willie Castillo.
yeah. I mean,
Soroka.
Soroka.
And what's the right-handed guy who's got the weird delivery?
We got Tyler Rogers.
Are these more guys that died this week that we don't talk about? Or who the fuck are these guys?
No,
like I mean, does anybody else think it would have been a really good?
The Kittredge is the guy I was talking about. He's got a really weird delivery. Did you watch him? He looks like he's like turning to talk to someone, and he delivers home and doesn't bend at the waist at all. It's just strange. He's 35. I get it. He's got his thing. He does his thing. It is what it is.
There was no splash.
Yeah,
there was no splash.
I would have liked to see them go out. I felt really, really good. I felt like this was a great time for them to steal Shane Bieber.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's a Cy Young guy who was coming back off of injury. You could have bought low.
Yeah.
That was the one I wanted to see. I didn't want the big splash at third. I think they're good. Like I like Shaw. I like where he's at. I'm good with everything.
Shaw's on fire.
I love Shaw, and in post All-Star break, guys, legitimate contender as a dominator at third. My thing is like batting will come if he can field as brilliantly as he does. Like I'm good at third. I'm good.
I wanted a starting pitcher. I wanted a starting pitcher, and another relief arm would have been nice. But if that starting pitcher was Shane Bieber, and then these dudes that we picked up, these guys who died with Theo Huxtable, if they could go to the bullpen, I'd be good. But
yes,
I don't know. I mean, I guess my argument, me trying to talk myself off the ledge. Tyon's coming back. Assad's coming back.
Yes.
You know, you're hoping those guys are going to pick up some of it. You hope Shota's.
I mean, coming back, right? We assume, we hope they come back in the same form. And
a lot of hope.
There's a question mark, but yeah.
But here would be my argument about why you don't do the big splash right this second. Is we in the past compared this team right now, just the feel of it. I'm not saying the success is going to follow it.
I agree.
But the feel of it, this team feels like the 2015 Cubs.
Yes.
Right? We had that conversation.
Yeah, because they're better than they thought they were going to be, and they're too young to know that they're not supposed to be good.
Right. So now is not the time to make the big splash.
Well, here's my only other side of that.
Well, now is the time to see what you actually are made of. Like, is this legit? Is it not legit? If it's legit, next year, the next time you have an opportunity to get the big splash, you do it.
Yeah, but I guess my point is, if you don't make the big splash when you have a chance at making a run, like you could lose out. It could be 10 years. Like, I mean, it
or
could
9
be or 100 years,
or 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Or here's the other part that bothers me, and I mean, I'm not saying that it's a foregone conclusion, but you don't know you're going to have Kyle Tucker next year.
I agree.
Yeah.
Totally. And you traded Cam Smith to the Astros. He's having a great year to get Kyle Tucker. and now you have them saying, hey, we're making this big trade to get a big bat. So you were in for that. So you make the splash then. I don't understand not making the splash now. Like, you don't know that Tucker's going to be back.
I don't think he will be. I don't think they
I don't
can
either.
keep PCA and Tucker without a run. I mean, and so that makes this year's run the run with this team.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I agree with the sentiment. Like, I don't know that you can keep everyone, but let's say this team, who's currently in second place, has been in first place. Let's say they get into the playoffs. Let's say they win the division. They make a run in the playoffs, and they look like a legitimate team. Now ownership has the responsibility, whether they do it or not, I don't know, to go, okay, we're going to sign PCA. We're going to sign Kyle Tucker. We're going to get a couple sweetheart deals done along the way that a good front office does, right? A good front office finds those little gems.
Jed has done that.
You just find those little gems that contribute in a specific way. Next year, I think, here's the thing. I think next year will be the year. If they do something this year in the playoffs, they make the playoffs, win the division, I think next year is the year you make the splash. You sign PCA, you see if you can get Tucker to sign a long-term deal. Next year is the year to do that. This year, I'm okay with them not doing a big splash, because if they do a big splash this year and they fail, where are they at?
Exactly where they're going to be next year. Same spot.
Maybe, but there's still potential in this year.
Yeah, I mean, you got pitchers that are pitching above their stat lines and pitching more innings than they've ever pitched before in their lives. I would have liked to see at least an addition of a pitcher. Like, I get you're getting your guys back, and yeah, I get that next year you're going to have Justin Steele back.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Lock in a starting pitcher for however many years, so that next year, if you're taking the next step in becoming an actual contender, you're there. You have a rotation.
I'll tell you this right now: if they're gonna be doing shit like this next year, if we're waiting for the splash, next year's splash better be. You better sign Tucker. You better have Steele, and then go ahead and offer the Pirates whatever the fuck you need to do to grab Skeens, and let's make a run,
dude.
That's the move. I totally agree. That's the move.
But how many people are vying for Skeens?
He'll be a Yankee.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a Yankee. We know that, right?
We don't know that because at least the Pirates have some say where he goes for that last 2 years.
Yeah,
he might end up a Yankee. He may get one. He may get his long-term deal there, but I mean, he could be a Cub. Like, they got enough prospects down there.
Why would the Pirates want to trade Skeens to the Cubs?
Because they don't care. Because they don't care about their franchise. They don't care about their franchise.
Yeah.
No, because they want to have six. They want to have 6 more draft picks that can become unbelievable players they can trade away in 5 more years.
Yes, they want 6 more Ramos Ramirez.
Yeah, they're more worried about jersey turnover. They're trying to sell as many fucking jerseys as they can. They got jersey sales going like crazy out there in Pittsburgh.
You know what? We shit on like the Browns and the Jets all the time. We do not shit on the Pirates.
Oh, I do. Yes, we do. We haven't publicly on this podcast. We have not. I have, because I did an entire podcast. Do you remember the play where Javi Baez made them look like they were minor leaguers?
Yes, of course.
That's one of the greatest plays.
That play alone is why Javi Baez will have a special place in my heart forever.
100%.
Because that's the type of mental warfare he played with.
I will tell you this right now. I will tell you this right now, and tell me I'm wrong when I tell you, if you go to 10 baseball fans, just average run-of-the-mill baseball fans like us, and you explain that play verbatim, or you show them the video of it with all the jerseys blocked out, and you go, okay, now guess what team was the one that was in the field? I would say 80% of them know it's the Pirates.
Or the White Sox.
It's the Pirates of the. It's the Pirates of the White Sox.
Yeah, the White Sox are right there.
You know what the thing is we're shitting on the White Sox a little. I mean, first of all, one of the best teams in the second half of baseball so far this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
So
I mean,
they're letting the
whether I
kids
like
play.
it or not, it's still true,
It's
right?
true, but it's not real.
It's
not
they're
real.
letting the kids play. They're letting their kids play.
We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that, Paul Canerico.
I mean, I can't make up what they're doing. I don't like the Sox. I couldn't give a shit.
No, I get it.
But-
They are. They're playing out of their minds right now. But they're playing out of their minds. That's it.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Nothing.
That's fine that they are. I have no issue with them playing out. Good for them.
I mean,
you know what?
They're only 23 games back, so it's good.
Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, there's only way. I mean, maybe in the beginning of the season they were nervous, but now because of the season as it's gone on, and there's only like 12 people in the stands, they're not so nervous.
Yeah,
because it's always nice you could split a pizza with your audience. That's nice. That's a nice feeling. You start to call them out by name.
My favorite was when Cubs were just at Sox Park. The last iteration of them playing together, and all of a sudden, the whatever is it guaranteed? What field is that right now?
Is it Cash for Gold? I think it's Cash for Gold Stadium. Is it Payday Loan?
Like AI Lives or what? I don't know what it is.
It's
anyway.
It's paydayloan.com stadium.
And
Peter Francis Tracy.
But they all of a sudden there's people in the stands because the Cubs are there. Like I wasn't surprised in the slightest, but like you could sit anywhere you wanted. You could sit in scout seats, have bought a $4 ticket and sit in scout seats, and all of a sudden the place is packed for the Cubs Sox.
90% of the people that go to watch Sox games are going to watch the other team anyway, even when it's like the Angels and shit.
Or they're literally just going for the food.
Which the thing is that's the way it used to be until the food just awesome. Like, it's great food, but Jesus, who's paying fucking $19 for a beer?
Yeah, because you could hit up Maxwell Street, you could hit Jimmy's up on Taylor Street
for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a better time. It's a better time.
You can buy porn and socks and get a Polish. It's awesome. It's amazing.
And then your day is pretty much set for the rest of the evening. You wash your socks, you go home, and you check that out. But the question is like, who's buying porn DVDs these days? Like, where did that
Who's buying socks on the street? Listen, man, there's a market for everyone. There's a market for everything.
Yeah, that's true, especially outside the ballpark. They should be selling underwear in case you shit your pants coming out of that fucking dump. So, I mean, yeah, I think we're all on the same page as far as the Cubs. Everyone would have liked to see a splash, but you can sell yourself. You can talk yourself off the ledge, I suppose,
I
right?
did. That's exactly what I did. I just talked myself down. That's it.
Well, I was listening to Cap and Hood, and Hoodie was saying that he's 100% sure this was wrong. So now I know it's probably right.
What's that? What this?
Jonathan Hood was saying that he's 100% sure this was a terrible mistake by the Cubs. So I'm pretty sure it was the right.
So they did the right thing. They did the right
probably.
thing. Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
Love it.
So because anything Jonathan Hood says is either racist or wrong. So.
Well, here's hoping, because I was a little upset, but at the end of the day, I hope they know better than me.
What was Lawrence Holmes' take on it?
I don't listen to that fucking bogus ass channel anymore. I haven't listened to The Score in probably 5 years.
The Score sucks.
Yeah, so Lawrence Holmes and Dan Bernstein can suck a fart out of my ass. I hate both those cocksuckers.
The Score has gone from a entertaining, loose sports channel to a highly political, uptight channel.
Yeah, it's dog shit. And by the way, you know how so like occasionally there's like a list of people you'd love to get into a fight with. You could just think of people you'd want to fight. I want to fight Danny Parkins so fucking bad. I want to break his fucking sternum like with his. I want to punch him in the chest so hard he fucking wheezes for the rest of his life. I hate that skinny fuck.
It wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much.
I can't stand him.
I say we challenge them. Effing Terrible challenges The Score. Well, he's not with The Score anymore.
No, he's bouncing around.
CBS or whatever.
He was with FS1, but he got shit canned because they shut the whole thing down.
Yeah. Let's challenge them to a tag team boxing match.
Shit.
Parkins and Bernstein versus Walsh and Dowd. Let's go.
Dude, you know what's going to be the problem is we're going to get DQ'd.
All proceeds go to St. Baldrick's.
I would love to. And the thing is the problem would be a short fight because we'd get DQ'd because I'd go into that ring, take them to the ground, and bite their dicks off. Like, I hate them motherfuckers. I can't stand them. Both of them, Bernstein and Parkins. I hope they fucking die.
How much money could we generate with that though? That's a huge money maker.
The question is, how much money would you pay just to get to hit one of them? That's what I would want to know.
Listen, I'm just going to put it out there into the atmosphere. Effing Terrible is willing to take on Bernstein and Parkins in a tag team boxing match, anytime, any place, anywhere, for any amount of money. We will match whatever you do, and we'll donate it all to St. Baldrick's.
Hey, fucking throw another one in. Make it 3-on-2 tag team. I don't give a shit. Pick any one of those little fuckers. Pick Holmes. Pick fucking that fat fuck Spiegel.
I would love to punch Lawrence Holmes.
What's the other?
He talks like he lived in the ghetto. I'm like, dude, you didn't live in the ghetto. You lived in like Hinsdale or something.
Like Winnetka.
Like, you're the most privileged dude ever. Like, you talk like you grew up like dodging bullets. Shut the fuck up.
You went to the University of Alabama. Shut up. Yeah. And then also, or you bring that fat fuck Matt Spiegel in too. Like, fuck him too. Bring them all. Let's go.
All right, 4-on-2 boxing match. Let's
bring it.
There's weirder shit out there. We can pull this off.
It's not the craziest idea, and it could happen. And I'd be happy to donate it all to charity.
So it happens. We can do this.
It does. So I know you wanted to move to football, but before we go to realistic football, which I think yours is realistic, but I gotta tell you. So I am. You could check it on Top TV in the office here tonight. I've been watching the second season of Quarterbacks, and first of all, as I opened up, my love of Joe Burrow grows. It just grows, but my respect for Jared Goff is definitely on the up and coming. Was unaware of his skills with the misses. Did not see her before.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
She missed. Do you remember when they lost
around it?
Yeah. Do you remember when they lost all those games the season he got there, where they lost 10 straight?
Yeah.
And then they finally won a game. She missed that game because she was on a beach doing her Sports Illustrated bikini shoot.
Right.
So there's that.
And now they're pregnant.
How could you not be?
We have to tie up the loose ends there, but
yeah. I would assume.
Was she doing jiu-jitsu?
No, I don't know what she was doing. She was in a bikini doing a photo shoot.
No jiu-jitsu though.
I think she may have just been modeling.
Okay.
I don't know if she's an excellent jiu-jitsu artist, but I could tell you what, as a model, she ain't bad.
She can hack it for sure.
Yeah, she's in there for that. She's definitely a Detroit 10. You know what I mean?
Detroit 10.
But good for Jared Goff.
Donnie, I'm a Detroit 10.
Yeah, so that's a good point. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to talk bad about her. I did not know that Jared Goff was living like that. No, so good for him. Good for Jared.
Good. Kudos to Jared for scoring a 10.
Agreed. And I was unaware because he's goofy as fuck looking. Yeah. I can think that's safe to say. He's got a long face that kind of looks. Every time I see him, it reminds me of that scene from Step Brothers where he's like, "Oh, I don't know what it is about your face, but I just want to deliver one of these to your suckhole."
He's got a weird. He's got a weird lisp thing. Like he doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if his jaw was wired shut or at one point. Like I shit you not. I'm like I just can. He talks through his teeth more than like a normal like cadence. But like the guy's super talented, and he scored a bikini model. So like
I got maybe Maybe I should shut the fuck up.
I call him the poor man's Ryan Gosling.
Wow.
Oh yeah, like if you were to order Ryan Gosling off Temu, and you'd be like, oh,
Yes. Yeah.
it's kind of melted.
Yeah, 100%.
On Temu.
Like it's like right. Like no, I thought I was getting Ryan Gosling. Nope, you got Jared Goff.
He comes wrapped in 7,000 versions of bubble wrap.
Yeah, he can throw a football really well. He's not as hot, but he can throw a football really well.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah, I agree. That's the best explanation I think I've heard. He's the Temu Ryan Gosling. I like it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
All right. Well, seeing as how we've wasted enough of our lives talking about bikini models and Jared Goff's face, hit me with some football questionnaires.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up with the scenario. We've all heard the term Super Bowl or bust, right?
Yes.
And we know what that means. Supposedly, what that means is if you don't win a Super Bowl, you're done. Like you're done. Like
not worth it.
Right. Which I
total
think
failure.
So I will say that's my stance is that's a bullshit term.
Yeah.
Because
which I get.
If you have if you're a contender for a Super Bowl, only one team can win every year. So to say that Super Bowl or bust, like you're done, you're not done. You just didn't get it done.
Yeah, trajectory matters, right?
You just didn't complete the job. So I'm gonna run through this little scenario. In the AFC, you have the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen and Josh McDermott. You have the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson and Jim Harbaugh. John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
You have the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. You throw the term out Super Bowl or bust. In your opinion, who is the only guy out of those six that applies to?
The only person I think that applies to is Lamar Jackson.
Okay. What's your rationale of that? Because I'm going to combat it, obviously.
So again, I agree with you that I don't like the term.
Right.
But if the way people like to use it is basically saying that if he doesn't win a Super Bowl, his career doesn't mean very much. Now, I don't think it's Josh Allen because Josh Allen has won in the playoffs, but not the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson's not winning in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes has done that already. And Andy Reid has done that already. Harbaugh, I know he hasn't done that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for him. He's not going anywhere.
He's done there. Okay.
But Lamar, I think it's Lamar. I think it would be Lamar because I just feel like he's done nothing in the playoffs. He's a problem in the playoffs.
Let's pause there. I want to get BJ's input.
No, I mean, I don't disagree with the astute reflections of our compadre over there. I mean, the reality is you can make a case for a lot of humans based on your question, but
we're talking about these six.
Steve, I understand we're talking about six, but what you're coming with is an opinion that you want to share. So we're ready. Yes. You brought this to the table for a purpose.
You're right.
So we're ready to hear what you have to share.
But we haven't heard yours.
Look, out of those six,
who is the Super Bowl or bust?
I personally see Mahomes. I'm tired of pretty boy getting out there and kicking ass and thinking he's God's gift to creation, and then getting his ass whipped by the Eagles. And now it's Super Bowl or bust, and you better fucking win. Like, I agree. I think it's Mahomes myself, but that's where I'm at.
Okay. I love the fact this played out perfectly for me. I love the fact that both of you, first of all, went with players. So let's start with players. Lamar Jackson won last year. Mark Andrews lost. No. Lamar Jackson won the game last year. Mark Andrews lost the game last year. Correct or incorrect?
I don't. You know that I don't agree with that.
Did Lamar Jackson make the play or not make the play?
Did Lamar Jackson turn the ball over and cause turnovers that he made?
Stop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
It does. You can't look at one and not the other.
I can.
His multiple turnovers led to points.
Okay. Let's move aside from that because you are so anti Lamar Jackson and I am so pro Lamar Jackson that we'll never see eye to eye. Let's just say the Kansas City Chiefs go one and done next year. Are they moving on from Patrick Mahomes or Andy Reid?
Neither.
Okay. No. Let's go to Baltimore. Let's say Baltimore goes one and done next year. Are they moving on from John Harbaugh or Lamar Jackson?
No.
I think
are they moving on?
No.
Let's say Buffalo goes one and done next year. Are they moving on from Josh Allen?
No.
But I don't think they're moving on from Sean McDermott either.
Could they move on from Josh McDermott?
Sean McDermott.
I'm sorry.
They could.
He is the one person on that list that I sincerely believe is Super Bowl or bust. Because if Buffalo doesn't break through this year, Sean McDermott is on a hot seat.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
You're not getting rid of Harbaugh, and you're not getting rid of Andy Reid, and you're not firing, and you're not moving on from any one of those quarterbacks.
Why would you get rid of Sean McDermott and not Harbaugh? Sean McDermott has more playoff wins recently than John Harbaugh does.
Don't care. John Harbaugh's got a better resume.
They have very similar resumes lately.
Not
the NFL is what have you done for me lately? It's not,
I get it. But if we're being honest, if you had here, put your money where your mouth is. You have $1,000 of your own money. Baltimore goes one and done. Buffalo goes one and done. You have to bet on which coach is getting fired. Who are you betting on?
And it's definitely one of them?
Yes.
If you're telling me one of them...
Hey, throw Andy Reid in the mix too.
Oh, Andy Reid's not getting fired. Sean McDermott is the most likely to be fired of the three.
So he is the most, and I don't agree, and we preface this by saying, I don't agree with the term. I don't agree with the idea because it is a one team wins the Super Bowl and it is an incredibly hard thing to do. If there's anyone on that list in the AFC, the only person's name who's questioned is McDermott. Tell me I'm wrong.
Let me ask you. No, I get what you're saying, and I don't think it should be. I wouldn't, and I don't think either of them.
I'm taking this purely from a hypothetical segment that I heard on Sports Talk Radio, and I thought was very interesting. I'm not married to the idea. I don't think any of them get fired personally. I think they're all still in their jobs.
Yeah.
But we throw around this term, people throw around this term, Super Bowl or bust. He's the only guy who really falls into that category.
Okay, let me ask you this, because this has just spawned this off for me. And you can call it whatever you want. We both know what you want to call it. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this scenario. Let's say the Ravens do go one and done, and it's because Lamar Jackson has another 3 turnover game in the first round. Or, God forbid, they don't even make the playoffs.
Yep.
Do you see a world where whomever finishes dead last, let's say it's the Browns again, or the Jets, or any of those teams, where Baltimore offers up Lamar for their first pick?
No. A 1 pick? Lamar Jackson, I'll preface it by saying I am a Lamar guy. I love Lamar Jackson. He is my favorite quarterback since Mike Vick. He is hands down my favorite quarterback. If his career ended today, he is a Hall of Fame candidate, no questions asked. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Look at the numbers. Look at his passing statistics. Look at his rushing statistics. Go ahead. Pull it up. Go. Pull it up. He's a Hall of Famer.
It's about years of history, dude. It has to be repetition of years of history.
Go ahead.
Excellent.
Johnny's pulling up right now. I can't wait.
He can pull it up. I'm just saying it's not enough years of success.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
You have no.
It's not.
You're underestimating what he's accomplished.
I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying he won't do it.
Go ahead. We'll wait.
I'm not saying he won't do it.
He's already done it. He's already done it. He's
hold on. I'm not saying he won't do it in his lifetime.
He's already done it.
No, I don't believe that.
He's already done it.
No.
Let's look. Give me a middling. Okay, this is my perfect guy. Let's look up Eli Manning. Okay, because here's what I got for Lamar. Because we all agree, Eli's was the Super Bowls he won got him into the Hall of Fame, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we all agree on that. That his career per se wasn't going to be.
No, he was underwhelming.
Yeah.
He got the job done when it needed to be done.
Correct.
And he beat one of the best teams in football ever.
For sure.
He beat the greatest of all time.
So, 57,000 yards passing. 366 TDs, 244 interceptions. So we're looking at, he averaged a little over 4,000 yards a season. Lamar, we're looking at, he has 20,000 yards passing so far. And he has 41 touchdowns. I'm sorry, that's not true. I lied. 20,000 yards passing and 166 TDs. His passer rating is 102. His completion percentage, 64%.
Yeah. No one's saying he's not a great quarterback.
How many rushing yards? How many rushing touchdowns?
Let me go to his completion percentage. So, Eli's completion percentage is about the same. Let's go to rushing. Oh, that just says that. I hate the way ESPN does their shit.
Everything ESPN sucks.
Everything ESPN.
You know what? While you look this up, let me go on a rant. Really
Fire
quick,
away.
I just heard something on the radio today. This goes out to Chris Berman personally.
Oh God,
you're a fucking hack. Like, you suck so bad. You're good for every college student out there in the 90s. You were awesome. Guess what? Retire. Never talk again. No one respects you. No one listens to you. No one likes you. Stop calling home run derbies. Stop touching my drink. Stop being the face of anything sports. You suck. Retire and fucking go away. I hate you, Chris Berman. Fuck you. Go ahead and jump on that boxing league. I'll punch you in the face too.
So let's go.
Love it.
I totally agree.
I hate Chris Berman. I hate Chris Berman so much. Don't you get me going on Bouchagra. Oh. ESPN
Why don't
sucks.
they have? Why don't we have
effing terrible? Why don't we have our own TV channel?
We need more money for that. Where's the rushing yards?
This
is so stupid. This is all passing.
Obviously, there's a rushing yard.
I'm on Pro Football Reference. I'm on there right now. Yeah. I just don't see where the breakdown for rushing is. I'm not going to do this. I should have been ready. But the bottom line is, listen, I think Lamar is an unbelievably good regular season quarterback.
If Lamar Jackson, I'm telling you, I said this in the past and you laughed. If Lamar Jackson was an attractive black man, he would get so many more accolades. He's ugly. That's his downfall.
What'd you just say?
You heard me.
Did you say accolades? Did you say escalades?
Accolades.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you asked me what he was driving.
I guarantee he has escalades.
Oh, I thought you asked me what he was driving. No big deal.
I'm sorry, man. Lamar Jackson, right now, you end his career, there's Hall of Fame consideration.
Consideration. Whoa. You just said he was a Hall of Famer.
I said he's a...
No, you just said earlier he was a Hall of Famer, and now you're saying he has Hall of Fame.
I'm doing that for this guy and you.
All right.
I put him in the Hall of Fame. He is one of the greatest quarterbacks.
He's brilliant.
He's one of the greatest quarterbacks that's ever played football in the history of football.
Totally brilliant.
Not
agree.
in the playoffs.
No. And that's why he's not a Hall of Famer.
Until last year, where he led a comeback.
A comeback that wouldn't even be led if he didn't have 3 turnovers.
But you can't put it on him. He did it when it mattered.
We're ready for
him
to lead a team.
You can't put it on Mark Andrews if you don't put it on him.
I can put it on both of them.
Okay, that's fine.
But when the game was on, you're saying he can't do it. He did it. His player failed him.
Yes, but if he hadn't failed him prior, that catch wouldn't have mattered.
It would have mattered. Absolutely.
No, they would have been up 2 scores.
Maybe. Hypothetical. It doesn't matter. It's a 4-quarter game, and it's a full team effort.
So it's Mark Andrews' fault, is what you're saying. It's a 4-quarter game, and it's a full team effort, but fucking Mark Andrews lost him the game.
Game was on the line? Was the game on the line?
The game's on the line from the minute the fucking game starts.
We both know that's not true because the game goes through ebbs and flows. Every game.
Okay, well, it flowed through 3 turnovers by your starting quarterback.
Every great. Okay, so Tom Brady's a shitty quarterback because he was losing to the Falcons.
Did Tom Brady have 3 picks?
Yeah, that day he sucked.
That day he sucked?
Yeah.
Okay, he was pretty. So is he shitty quarterback? He's not Hall of Fame.
No, I'm not saying he's
judge him.
Look, I'm not saying Lamar won't be a Hall of Famer. I'm saying he's not a Hall of Famer. He already is. He's not.
He already is. Lamar, hit me up, bro.
The problem is,
let's go get drinks.
The problem is this isn't the first playoff game he's pissed down his leg.
That's right.
I don't disagree with that. This was the first playoff game that he did everything he could when the game mattered.
I agree with that.
And it fell short. Not on him.
I agree with that.
It was not on him.
Except hold on to the ball the first 3 quarters.
No, you can't have it. Just like you said, you can't have it both ways. If it's a team game, he did everything he could.
Here's the thing: it doesn't matter. The reality is, if the outcome doesn't end up where it's supposed to be, it still falls on him, and that's part of it. Like that is part of it.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If a game ends 3-0, and in the first 3 quarters, your kicker missed 3 field goals, is it his fault that they lost?
It's partially.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then why wasn't it on the quarterback to not win it in the 4th quarter? He had to have an opportunity.
I'm not. Again, I said partially.
It's a 4-quarter game, and it's a team game.
Totally
and in the first 3 quarters, he sucked, but in the 4th quarter, he would have been fine.
Okay, you can throw that argument at me. I would look at that offense and go, why did you rely on your kicker 3 times the whole game, and you were never in scoring position?
Why did you rely on your tight end to catch a game winner when you could have just held onto the ball all 3 times you dropped it?
And look,
we could do this run around.
It goes both ways.
We're talking.
It does. That's what I'm saying. You're the only one saying it's specifically Mark Andrews' fault. I'm not saying it's specifically his fault.
Well, I'm not saying Lamar had no faults. I'm fine with faults. Every player in every game has a fault. Joe Montana.
He just seems to always have more in the playoffs.
Maybe.
I guess what I would say is like the reality is we're talking about a specific game, and the reality is we're talking about the Hall of Fame. Is he a Hall of Fame contender based on what we've seen?
Pull up his numbers and tell me he's not.
You have to see productivity in postseason to be a Hall of Famer.
Why?
You have to.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dan Marino.
Oh, please don't put Dan Marino and Lamar Jackson in the same
I'm just
category.
saying.
We're comparing Dan Marino
I'm just saying.
Lamar.
What do you want? What do you want? You want chips? Okay, well, Dan Marino's got none. There are plenty of Hall of Fame players that did nothing in their careers, championship-wise, playoff-wise. They were just productive their entire career, and they're in the Hall of Fame.
Again, I'm not saying Lamar can't get there. He's not there yet.
I would disagree. If Donnie actually had the actual stats, let's see if I can get them.
Here's my question, and this is a great question. While you're looking something up now, tell me the greatest quarterback who didn't win a Super Bowl other than Dan Marino, because everyone knows that. That's in the Hall of Fame. Who would be the other one? What, Warren Moon?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot. We just said that
correct.
Eli Manning wouldn't be a. Yeah, I mean, Eli Manning wouldn't be a Hall of Fame. Is Randall? Randall's in, right?
I don't know if Randall's in.
I honestly don't know that he is.
And it's just, we just said Eli Manning's not a Hall of Famer without those 2 chips. So, I mean, it does matter a little bit.
But he didn't do anything that impressive in his career.
He won 2.
Outside of that, which I'm not discrediting.
Outside of it.
No, I'm not discrediting that. But
Let me put it here.
If you removed those 2 championships, did Eli deserve to be?
Just get Lamar a championship, dude.
Stop.
No, okay, but here's where I will agree with you.
Your argument was Eli Manning. If you remove those 2 championships, is he Hall of Fame worthy?
No, I don't think so.
No. So that's fine. So let's take Eli Manning versus Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I would pick Lamar all day long.
Let's just do the eye test. Right now, career-wise, remove championships. Who are you drafting? Lamar Jackson or Eli Manning? Remove the championships. You have no knowledge of championships.
Oh, yeah, it's Lamar. And let me say this, but I will agree with you.
So stop. You shit on Lamar Jackson so much. And I get it. I'm the opposite. I love Lamar Jackson too much.
I love him, but I don't think he's a Hall of Famer right now. He has to he has to prove himself in postseason.
If he keeps this up, if he keeps his numbers, even regular season numbers, if he keeps up what he's doing right now for 15 years, then throw him in the Hall of Fame.
Correct. Thank you. Yes, I agree.
And that's with no championships. No championships.
If he said he's done tomorrow, he's not a Hall of Famer, bro.
He is.
He's not.
Not right now.
I would like him to be.
He is.
As much as I would like him.
If he does this for 10 more years and doesn't win a championship, then maybe. Yeah. No, let me phrase that. If he does this for 10 more years and doesn't win a championship, then yes, 100%.
I would give you 5. I would even say 5 more years.
Yeah, because he got drafted in 18.
I would say 5 more years, but the reality is today, no. There has to be postseason. There has to be. Dan Marino is not even the same. We're not talking about the same thing.
Lamar Jackson has 61. He has almost 6,200 yards of rushing in his career.
Yeah, it's about 1,000 yards a season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
roughly.
Okay. Who else has done that?
Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, Steve Young.
Hall of Fame. Not really.
Super Bowl.
I'm joking.
Super Bowl for Steve Young. Lots of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to shit on Steve Young. I hate Steve Young's guts. I hate the 49ers more than I hate probably Chris Berman. I hate the 49ers.
That's not true.
Steve Young was a stud.
Yeah, he was.
Stud. Absolute stud. I'm not going to disagree with that. Absolutely.
All right. Well, as we're getting towards the end of our time here, we need to go back and finish up the ridiculous things that we need to talk about. It wouldn't be a podcast for effing terrible without shitting all over the WNBA.
Yeah. Fuck the MWA and NWA and WNBA.
No, it's just the WNBA. I'm down with NWA.
I am too.
I don't even know.
I'll start.
What we're
How about-
discussing here is Wiggate.
What?
The
wanna-
wig that fell off.
Yeah,
This
you want to start
broad.
with that? All right, we'll start with that.
Oh, right.
Wiggate.
Did you want to talk about how people keep throwing dildos on the floor?
No, that's hilarious too. We should end with that because that will get the viewers. Let's tease that. There's dildos involved in this.
Yeah, hey, show up to a
was gonna-
WNBA game. You might get smacked with a dildo in the face.
I was going to start with Angel Reese's quote that you make $1,400 a week. I make $1,400 in 7 days.
Yeah.
What?
Do you know how many days a week is?
I'm pretty sure.
Not in
7 days in a
LSU.
week.
They're not teaching that at LSU.
I'm pretty sure 7 days in a week. And if you told me, Steve, you're cutting lawns, you're doing yard work, you're doing landscape, you're gonna make $1,400 this week, I'd be like, sweet, that's awesome. 7 days, cool.
Same thing.
Well, listen, you can't fault the WNBA, especially Angel Reese, for not realizing that a week is 7 days. And then you also can't fault them arguing why they aren't getting paid more for a company that doesn't make any motherfucking money. We deserve more money. Your company's in the hole every fucking year. Shut your mouth. You're lucky we let you play here. All right? You're a fucking charity organization at best. And you want to know why you're never going to get paid equal amounts? Because in the middle of a game, your fucking wig fell off and you ran off the court like a fucking baby. And then the guy that made fun of you when you ran off the court bald, you had him thrown out of the goddamn stadium, you overpaid fucking bitch. Are you kidding me? You're lucky. You may be able to vote and drive, but you'll never be equal. This is bullshit. I've never seen anything like it. This is the most craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. This broad gets her wig pulled off, falls and runs away like a fucking baby.
Listen, I gotta stop you. I gotta pause you. You're out of control. Okay, you're out of control.
Okay.
I got 3 words for you. Let her cook. Okay.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. Get your fucking ass back in the back in the kitchen where you can cook me some dinner, lady. What the hell?
Wow.
So listen, we've talked about it in the past. BJ, you were not privy to this. So you have Caitlin Clark, who is the only thing you have going.
Yeah, she's
only
ridiculous.
thing at all.
Hold on. Let me just run through the timeline. You have Caitlin Clark, who's the only thing you have driving your sports. You have Dave Portnoy, who's running Barstool Sports, avidly watching, promoting, advocating for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, first flaw, she says, I only made it here because of my privilege. Really? Your hard work didn't work for you?
Wasn't the jump shot?
The hours in the gym didn't get you here? Okay. Number 2, WNBA. Listen. Caitlin Clark was invited to participate in the NBA, not the WNBA, the NBA 3-point contest. The WNBA declined.
Seems like a good idea.
We're promoting the product.
Why not?
What are we doing?
Be involved in something that people watch.
Yes. What are we doing?
This organization is. Oh, go ahead.
Number 3. Who's in charge of marketing the WNBA that decided let her cook was the appropriate thing for a women's sports that we're trying to promote? And listen, as much as I am against the WNBA, I'm not against the women who participate in the WNBA. I wish it was a good product. We've talked about it. Women's hockey is amazing. I love college softball. I love college women's volleyball. It's great. It is a great sport. It's a great UFC. Great women's product. Who in your marketing team decided let her cook was the right fucking message? Fire them and then burn their house down. What are you doing? You're a moron. You are a moron. Let her cook? Why don't you just have it be a flag that says, let her cook in a kitchen barefoot and pregnant and let the man do everything? You're a moron. What a stupid
you know what
message.
Dude, what it should have been, like their logo should be let her drive, but don't let her park because she can't parallel park. Because we know that they can't do that. They can't parallel park.
Not many people can, for the record. I've been all over the country. Watching. We're from Chicago, right? So I've been all over. I've seen dudes in $400,000 cars make 17-point fucking to get into a space that's twice as wide and deep as anything that exists ever in the city of Chicago. So
Danny dated a few of those,
dude.
I was waiting for it. It's not
Holy hell!
He brought one to my wedding.
It's not a, I mean, come on, you never know when to stop.
And it wasn't because of him.
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah, my hatred for the WNBA grows. I don't even know what to say about these fucking idiots. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All of their shit is stupid. Everything they do is dumb. They can't get out of their own way. They're the epitome of cutting your nose off to spite your face. Like,
yeah,
they
100%.
can't get out. They can't get out of their own fucking way. Like,
Hey,
I just
Johnny,
don't understand it.
Listen, I have a message for you for this podcast. I feel like I do a lot for this podcast. I feel like I do a lot for this brand. And I'm going to make a t-shirt that says, pay me what I'm worth.
Yeah.
What do you think my paycheck, just out of curiosity, if I made a t-shirt that said, pay me what I'm worth, what am I worth to this company?
There's no price.
I'm going to answer your question to save you face. Nothing. I'm worth nothing. I've done nothing to. No. In the grand scheme of things, like $2 a podcast. Like I'm worth nothing. I get like you give my kids more than I'm worth doing this nonsense. But
but that's because I like them.
People that say pay me what I'm worth.
Yeah.
I say this tongue in cheek, but I think some of it's accurate. The balls on these chicks.
The balls on
these chicks to say pay me what I'm worth.
Was it pay me what I'm worth? Or was it pay us what you owe us?
No, I think it's pay us what we're worth.
Yeah, I thought that was what it was.
Looking it up. No. Their shirt says pay us what you owe us.
Oh. It's even worse, dude.
That's even worse.
It is. It's much worse.
Because what the NBA could do is go, well, we owe you negative $1.5 million.
Yeah, we don't owe you shit.
You have to pay us to play.
You owe us.
You have to pay us to play for the next 5 years.
I thought pay us what you owe us.
You guys owe the building for the electricity. So,
dude, the electrician that's there is making $200 an hour, just for the record.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
I'm saying the electric bill, and then the poor person who's selling beer at that game, and all the dyke, like the box munching dykes who don't fucking drink beer. That beer guy's not making any money that game. Like all they're selling is wine spritzers and fucking anger. You know what I mean? Like in the parking lot, the parking lot is just filled with fucking Subaru Outback fucking wagons. Like it's just fucking terrible. So the other thing
I have to pause you for a second. Hold on. We're at 64 minutes.
Yeah, okay. We got to get ending this here shortly.
Well, there's a Skinny Chris is gonna love the 63.5 minute mark to 64.5 minute. So Skinny Chris is gonna get a text tonight.
Oh, good. So the two things I want to bring up before I let you close. Two things. One of them which relates to how we talked about how ESPN and all of these other major. The reason podcasts make sense now is because no one's credible. They just say things and it's never right. That's why people have podcasts, because no one's ever right. ESPN doesn't fact check. No one's credible. Journalists don't do research. It's just all for sale.
Well, let me add on to that before you get to your final point. To reference back to our last year's NFL predictions, they also will not say, "Oh God, we're idiots." You remember our predictions last year?
Dead wrong.
We got 0% correct. We're idiots the entire time. And I love the fact that we are, because we can go, hey, we're idiots.
Yeah.
We're okay with it.
Look, it's a perspective, right? Opinions are just opinions.
Yes.
And
I believe we opened the podcast with it.
Yes.
We're idiots. Yeah. Well, let me prove to you that there is no such thing as credibility out there in the world. I'm looking at a review from the New York Post that I saw while I was running at the gym the other day. The review is for a film. I was running. The review was for a film. The review of a film. This film was called A Comedic Masterpiece. That film, Freakier Friday. The sequel to Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan.
You didn't have to go further.
Okay. I highly doubt that it's a comedic masterpiece.
No.
I just don't see that that's probably not true.
Number
I don't
one,
think that that's real.
Freaky Friday was mediocre. Number two, Freakier, the sequel is largely always, not never. I like Bad Boys 2. I liked Bad Boys 1, but I liked Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2 was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes, but like, this is the perfect segue, because I want to tell you something that goes along with this. Ready? Because I agree. I think you're right, because Bad Boys 2 is great. I watched a sequel the other day, and I think it is largely overlooked as far as great sequels. And that movie was Beverly Hills Cop 2.
I love Beverly Hills Cop.
Dude, I have not watched it.
I have.
It's so good.
Yeah. Really
God,
good.
is it good. Beverly Hills Cop is
I watched
so good.
all of them. I watched all of them in the last year, dude, because I was like, I liked the idea of them before. Like, I couldn't remember all the stuff before, and I rewatched them, and yes, I agree, 100%.
Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop 2, Steve, is the one with Brigitte Nielsen from Rocky.
Yeah. No, I know.
Great movie. The whole movie is great.
I can't remember last time. So
fire up that super box, baby.
I know. All right. So what do we got? We got a few minutes left.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try and post the full 60, because we're only supposed to do an hour. I may have to break this up into 2 sections, so that's all right. If we got to break it up, it happens. We're flowing here.
Well, I was gonna say, we're talking about sequels. The biggest sequel of the year so far, Happy Gilmore 2. Thoughts?
It was what it was.
Look,
it was like Hubie Halloween.
I'm so.
Let me see.
Dude, you're killing me.
I'll save you for a second. I'll save you for
Go ahead.
2 seconds.
Save him for a second.
I actually was entertained.
Yeah.
The dark factor early, I'm not spoiling the thing. I'm not here to spoil.
5 listeners will not be pissed that you spoil.
No, I'm not gonna spoil. But like, the point of like the dark factor so super early was like, are you serious?
You gotta do that. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta hit it.
Yeah, but it didn't have to be super dark, super fast.
I think you're super sensitive.
No, I love Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore #1 was not dark at all until you have a nemesis. Well, Happy Gilmore 2 is dark literally 7 minutes in, after like the pretty story gets shredded from existence.
I love it.
No,
I love it. You didn't see it coming.
No. No.
So
I loved them.
Yeah.
I actually did like the movie a lot. I just was like, really? We start that dark that fast? That's where I go.
So
I'm
I
go-
am. Go ahead.
The acting by some of the golfers and also by Bad Bunny was
Yes.
so bad.
Yes.
Agreed.
100%.
Totally agree.
Terrible.
But
So
did you
bad.
expect it to be good?
I don't know why they did it. John Daly was
I know.
fine in it.
Exactly.
I'm with you there. Like, why did we do this?
Why would you put yourself out there like that?
So here
There were
here's
no
my
actors
take.
that wanted to do this.
Exactly.
Well, here's my take. I'm just gonna say I loved it. I loved it.
I did enjoy it.
I loved it. It was great. It was fun. But here's the thing. I love Adam Sandler. So what he does, I will take the negatives and kind of push them to the side. And self-admittedly, I'll be like, yeah, I get it. That wasn't great. But these 4, 5, 6 things were amazing. Like, so funny. They were Adam Sandler funny.
100%.
I am an Adam Sandler fan.
Same.
And the fact that he's in the situation now in his life where he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't give two
He's
shits.
like, I'm going to put my wife in every movie, my kids in every movie,
he doesn't,
and my friends in every movie.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to keep making funny movies that, you know what?
funny to him. He doesn't even care.
He doesn't even care.
He doesn't give a shit if it's funny to anyone else.
Right. I don't care if you
He's
laugh.
picked up by Netflix.
Yes.
He wasn't in theaters. So kudos to Netflix. Thank you so much for backing our boy. But like at the end of the day, like he doesn't give a shit if people like it or not.
So that's
he's got a contract with Netflix and he's good to go.
That's my view on Adam Sandler. You put a movie out, I'm gonna watch it.
Same.
I know I'm going to laugh.
Yes.
I might not laugh as hard as I did the first time I watched Billy Madison.
Thank you.
But I'm going to laugh.
Same.
I laughed.
I know I'm gonna laugh at some point. And
I'll tell
Adam
you what,
Sandler has earned the credit to just be like, yeah, it's an Adam Sandler movie. I know where he's at now in his career. I'm going to laugh at some point, so I'm going to watch the whole thing. I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to tell you the one that I laughed, but then I was like, what the fuck? I don't know that we needed to do the super ability to twist all the way around thing.
I agree. Totally agree.
The ligament super turn thing.
The ligament thing. I was like, we're bringing CGI into Abby Gilmore.
Stretch, unnecessary stretch.
Yeah, didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Could have done without that one.
Didn't like it. But you know what? There were a lot of things in Hubie Halloween I didn't like. But you know what I watch every Halloween? At least 3 or 4 times? Hubie Halloween.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm gonna watch it again at some point. I mean, it's gonna stay in the rotation.
I watched it the next day. I literally watched it the next day, and I was like, you know what? I stand where I stand. I liked it. It's fun. It's a stupid Adam Sandler movie that's fun to watch. You don't have to think. It's silly. It's goofy. You got Adam Sandler jokes. You got a ton of throwbacks. Listen. He's not looking for an Academy Award.
Agreed.
He's looking to put a movie out to entertain an audience.
The guy has only ever done what he wanted to do.
I love it. I love it.
That is brilliant. For me, it's brilliant. Like he's not trying to please the masses. He's doing shit that he loves.
Yep.
That's it.
Hey, I say good for him and the people he's taking care of.
Agreed.
I totally agree.
So that being said, I think it's about that time. Good day. Nice to talk about Rhino. For anybody that's listening, tomorrow
the Cubbies coming out with all 23s today was pretty. Like that was nostalgia right there. Like this game, granted, Cubs lost today, but like what a beautiful way to honor a legend. Like everybody wearing 23. Like that was impressive.
Yeah, it was. It was super cool. I love that they did it. I think it's another one of those things that they hit head on like perfectly. So yeah, I mean, recapping, that's awesome. They did a great job. The WNBA is dog shit. It's always going to be dog shit. Lamar may or may not be a Hall of Famer. We'll see.
He
Mark
will
Andrews
be.
cost.
I
Yeah,
believe he will be.
Mark Andrews cost the Ravens a playoff win. And Billy Matt, Happy Gilmore too. Watch it. You
Hey,
should
thumbs
watch
up,
it.
man. That's a thumbs up.
It
It's
is.
a thumbs up.
I say watch it. And
Sit
also
down on your
rewatch.
couch, pour yourself a drink, shut your brain off, and have some fun.
And then rewatch Beverly Hills Cop 2.
If I wasn't extremely exhausted, that would be my plan for tonight. But perhaps Sunday afternoon, I'm gonna hit that super box up.
That's what you'll be doing, but us over here in the lovely state of Illinois, outside of Chicago at effing terrible sports, we will be hoping everyone comes out to Tommy T's Tavern tomorrow at 4. That is Sunday, August 3rd at Tommy T's Tavern in Orland Park, 9400 West 143rd Street in Orland Park, where we will be sitting down with our buddy Colin Cromie, the defenseman for the D-side Dragons. He's going to sit down with us for about an hour with his dad, who's just an unbelievable hockey coach, before they take off for Wales to go play for our D-side Dragons, the team that we are now affiliated with out of Wales. So that's where we're going to be at tomorrow. We're going to be doing trivia for beers, and we'll have a nice long chat with Colin about playing hockey out there for our Dragons in Wales and the UK, and see what that's going to be like. So come on out for some trivia and some free beers if you're in the area out there.
Awesome.
You know, we're big fans of Tommy T's. And then also, if you're not able to make it out, check the video out. We'll have that up. This one will be up tonight, and then our interview with Colin will be up tomorrow. What do we got planned for when we come down there? Obviously, we're coming down for the draft. What's on deck?
Well, we got a fantasy football draft coming up. We're gonna I think we'll do a couple videos of preps. We'll have some conversations leading up to it without giving away too much of our intel about which way we're going. Clearly, if you've listened to me ever, you know where my number one quarterback is.
Burrow.
Yeah, we'll do that. Burrow. Yeah, Burrow. That's where we never disagree. You want Burrow, I want Lamar. It's fine. We will never.
Dude, quarterback season 2 is stupid good. Dude.
That's true.
We're gonna have to do I think we're gonna have to do some fun prep stuff. I think maybe we're working on a live stream of our draft so you can see how stupid people are. Like drafting Brock Purdy at 3, Dustin. Fucking third round Brock Purdy, and it panned out for him. So screw you, Dustin. Lake, I'll call you by name. I don't care.
I'm thinking this year. I would like this year. I think individually, moments before the draft, we all can get anyone in the group that wants to do it gets a 1 minute to lay out their draft strategy and who they're going after.
A closet session.
Yes, where none of us can see it till afterwards.
Dude, I love that. I love that.
We could do it in your little closet.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, there's no closet. Never mind.
Besides that, I think we should let people know we're going to do a dedicated episode full-time to
the Hulk,
the greatest wrestler of all time. Whether you loved him, hated him, rooted for him, rooted against him, Thunderlips, his own, Hulk, Hogan, the passing of a legend.
The ultimate male.
It's from Rocky.
I know.
Oh. So, we're going to have a dedicated episode just to talk about Hulk Hogan, everything he did. Rip him. And I'll have that shirt on, I guarantee it.
Nice.
Hey, Donnie, we got to get together Chicago side. Like, I'm not far from you, bro. So I'm in Jack's with my buddy, but Like we got to be on the flip side one of these days.
You got to let us know. We are always out and about. We got we again also the next podcast we sit down and do. I will have all the dates for all of the golf outings that Effing Terrible will be making appearances at this year. We will be at the Lake Central hockey golf outing this Friday. Myself and my father will be making an appearance at the Brother Rice golf outing at George Dunn Golf Course in Oak Forest.
Hey,
We'll be
Beck,
out doing
what's
trivia.
up?
Yep, going up to see Beckham. So we're gonna be out there seeing our bye. He just asked if you were gonna fly up for it. And I said, I don't think he's gonna get up here for this one.
What date is it?
It's Friday.
Oh, this Friday?
Yeah.
Well, if Effing Taylor's buying a plane ticket, I'll come.
We'll see you next year. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys, BJ. Enjoy the rest of the trip down there.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate you.
All right, well, take it easy, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.